The sky over Shadowleaf Village was a pale, glowing silver, the kind of quiet morning that felt like the world was still holding its breath. Stormelle stood at her window, brushing a lock of wind-blown hair from her face. Her long purple dress flowed lightly around her, the hem catching the early breeze. The lightning-shaped pendant around her neck hummed faintly, not glowing, not warm, just present. She tied her belt, picked up her wooden bow, and slung it gently over her shoulder. No arrows today. She wasn't hunting. Not yet. Today, she would begin. Outside, the village was slowly waking up. Lanterns were still flickering from the night before. A merchant adjusted baskets. A child tugged a stubborn goat. And near the base of a tall tree, a red-faced boy cried out, pointing upward. Stormelle tilted her head. Up in the tree, balanced among the branches like a leaf himself, was a young man, older than her, moving with graceful calm. He plucked a bright red kite from the limbs and climbed down without a word. The boy squealed in delight and ran off, dragging the kite behind him. The man, tall, silent, barehanded, stood for only a moment, then continued walking, as if nothing had happened. Stormelle smiled faintly. Zhaoyun, she remembered from the village board. She'd never spoken to him, but people spoke of his silence like others speak of storms. She continued walking toward the guild. The large doors of the Adventure Guild stood open, and the warm smell of parchment, firewood, and old stories spilled out. Braga stood behind the counter, arms crossed, brows low. Stormelle approached quietly. I'm ready. He glanced at her. Name? Stormelle. He looked her over, not with suspicion, but with the weight of someone who had seen many come and go. You're new? Yes. Lightning? She nodded once, holding his gaze. Braga handed her a small scroll, sealed in yellow wax. Beginner assignment. Simple. But watch the wind. Stormelle accepted it with both hands and bowed her head slightly. Thank you. As she turned to leave, something caught her eye. Through the open guild doors, across the path, beyond the flickering lamps. Two figures. One, a girl, limp and wounded, clinging to someone's sleeve. The other, the same silent man from earlier, holding her carefully, carrying her toward the guild. She watched only for a second, then stepped back into the day. She opened the scroll once she was alone by the fountain. The ink was clean and steady. Help Elder Min with carrying crates, east side. Assist blacksmith in organizing ingots. Sweep fallen leaves from guild stairs. She blinked, then smiled. Not heroic, not dramatic, but real. Work is work. Her day passed in gentle motion. She helped Elder Min with a heavy crate of dried roots, quietly carrying it through a narrow path behind her cottage. She said little. The elder talked plenty. She spent an hour in the blacksmith's shed sorting the warm, heavy bars of metal into neat rows. The fire crackled. The forge glowed. The blacksmith didn't ask questions. She swept leaves from the guild steps under the afternoon sun, the wind tugging softly at her scarf. As she did, two young boys walked past, whispering about a wolf made of fire and the girl who fought a tree. She didn't ask. She just swept. By sunset, the clouds had begun to gather, high above, thin and distant, as if the sky was thinking of rain. Stormelle sat on the edge of the wooden walkway outside her small home. Her bow rested across her knees. Her pendant pulsed once, faint and quick, and then was still. She didn't have friends yet, but she had a place and a path. That was enough. For now,